Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It is 2:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, the 10th of February, 2021. Taking a look at Cardano here, my article today at Exchange Rates. It talks about Cardano and its move and how much of it is sustainable. Where is it going? So check there. Cardano, I want to go after some short-term analysis here. So it has been in an uptrend for quite a while now, which doesn't mean that it's going to stop going up. But I am looking for a corrective move, and if I wanted to get back in, well, which I do, I'm going to add probably at where the Kijun Sen is at on the weekly chart. So and that's really at the 0.51 area. That's what I would be looking at as an entry, a buy limit order at 0.51, maybe 0.52 just to play it safe for Cardano. On the short side of it, because I do think we're going to find some topping pressure up here. I really like the short anywhere between 91 and where it's currently at 884. But again, a buy limit order at 50 if you don't want to short it. If you want to wait, that's what I'd be looking for. And that also kind of falls in line with, if we do get a big, standard cryptocurrency retracement, in the 40% range, that 52 cent value area is right where we want it. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum's been kind of all over the place today. I mean, it hit its all-time high on the yesterday at 1,839, and now we're sitting at 1,741. This is a 9-hour chart, but let's look at the hourly. So we've traveled back down. We're inside the cloud. This is a horrible place. If something's inside the cloud, I choose not to trade it, but I don't really trade off the hourly, but I'm just using this as an example. What I should do is just use the 4-hour. I use the 4-hour and the 9-hour. On the 4-hour chart, which closes in 20 minutes, so by the time you guys see this, it'll probably be too late. But if by the end of the daily candles, when the next day starts for cryptocurrencies, which is in about 5 hours from now, if on the 4-hour chart we don't close above the Tenkan Sen, then I'm in the park to short Ethereum at least until it were to test the $1,500 value area again. Or again, if you're not wanting to do the short side of things, taking a look at the weekly, we have not had a test of the Kijun Sen for a while. Well, no, we haven't. I mean, with the exception of back in September, we really haven't. I mean, these guys are all running close together, but the candles respected the Tenkan Sen the whole way up. We haven't had a retest of the Kijun Sen since September, so a buy limit order at 1068 is a good spot. Also, kind of along with Cardano, that is the 41% retracement. So if it were to travel down there, that's roughly where you would see support being found. One of the easier things to do in cryptocurrencies, especially for somebody who likes dollar cost average, is to use the Ichimoku system, use the weekly chart, and at the beginning of every week, look at where that Kijun Sen is at, and if you see price trading above, that's where you place your buy limit order. Maybe slightly above it, but or you could try pattern it out where you have a third of the capital that you want to invest above the Kijun Sen a little bit, and then a third of it below the Kijun Sen just a little, and then the other third is right on the Kijun Sen. But the Kijun Sen is a really, really easy level to use for wanting to dollar cost average into cryptocurrencies, because the Kitchenson is really kind of like a dynamic 50% Fibonacci level. And then for those who want to be really, really ultra conservative, you can use the cloud itself. But we're a good distance from the cloud, and it really doesn't matter how far price is from the cloud. Cloud is more relevant when we get close to it. But yeah, the short side of the market is a definite possibility. But we just want to be aware that, this is things are traveling really hard, really fast. And it's easy to want to short here. I'm probably going to try it because I see some evidence of exhaustion. But otherwise, having some pending long orders here is a good spot. For Bitcoin itself, pretty much the same story. We made the weekly chart. We have our all-time high now at 48,200. 40% drop brings us down to 29,000 even. You could say that's ultimately what it is. There's I have for some private clients and for some retail clients, when I do some speaking, I call it the 30-40-60 plan, where whatever capital you have available to invest, if it's for you or speculate with, divide it into thirds, put a buy limit order at 30%, another at 40%. This is 30% below where the high is at, 40% below where the high is at, and then at the 60% level. Because when there are flash crashes, and this may adjust as more institutions like Tesla, and if Apple gets in the market, as more institutions join, volume's going to increase, volatility will decrease. So it's very possible that these massive percentage retracements may not exist in the future, but for right now they still do. We haven't seen anything to suggest that they don't. Well, that's not true. There have been several that suggest we may not see those kind of moves again. But yeah, this is what I'd be looking at for Bitcoin. Really not looking to short it. I don't know if it was earlier this week or last week, we talked about Cardano having a possible breakout above a certain key zone. We're well into profit on that. I think we had an entry at 71. In fact, let me just pull that up here real quick, because I use Optima's charts for that. Optima is a professional suite of software for analysts. It's just trader services, but it's really advanced form of technical analysis software. I mean, TradingView is very advanced too. I mean, compared to what was available 5-7 years ago, TradingView is super advanced. TradingView is getting better and better and better. Point figure, let's take a look at, so we had Cardano. Yeah, Cardano, the chart's going to update. This did exactly what we wanted it to do. We had a buy stop at 72.05 with a profit target at 90.55, and that hit. So that was a perfect, awesome move that we had. That Cardano trade worked out beautifully. And we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see what happens. But anyways, that does it for me, folks. From all of us here at UKTV, Exchange Rates UKTV, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to speaking with you all tomorrow.